Hi everyone, I am Daisy Victoria, and today I'm going to share my very fun and somewhat strange medieval cat hood. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see everything I share here. This hood was inspired by an image of a man reading to his cat found in a 16th century manuscript. There are many other hoods with ears and medieval artwork, typically depicted worn by fools or jesters. This hood in particular has a much more cat-like appearance than the standard design, and well, I love cats, so it was pretty much going to happen. I used my existing hood pattern and altered the shape to create the silhouette seen in the manuscript image, with long pieces coming down in front and a point at the back. Due to my fabric width and the size of my hood, I ended up needing to create a gusset in the center back. By the way, this is not an actual tutorial, but rather a look at how I create something from nothing. It takes a little time to perfect the shapes, and that's what I am doing here, figuring it all out so it can be just right in the end. I totally eyeballed the size of the ears, and I did need to adjust their size and shape a couple times later during the experimental construction process. Trying on the hood here to see if I like the general shape. Looks fit for a cat lady to me. Here I'm pinning everything together, including that gusset in the back. Funny story about that gusset. I actually sewed it in wrong. That's why it's all puckered here. After ripping it out and reinserting it the correct way, I realized I needed to reshape it entirely. So I did. Such is the experimental sewing and pattern making process for ye old cat lady. Now the gusset looks really nice, yay! With both outer and lining layers sewn, it was time to put them together. I promise I don't actually sew this fast. I totally sped up the clip. In case you were wondering if I'm superhuman or something, or super cat. Okay, well let's keep sewing. By the way, I'm using cotton flannel for this hood. Wool would be the preferred and more period appropriate fabric. I chose the flannel because I wanted to just stroll over to my local fabric store and buy it right away. Also, that means I can put it in the washing machine, so that's cool. Whenever you are turning something right side out and it has corners and curves, it's important to clip those. Oh look, ears! I tried on the hood again, and this time I'm ready to figure out the ear placement. I'm not sure why I do these ridiculous dances. Ah yes, pinning things onto your head. We are totally safe here. I was pretty careful not to pin into my head, just the hood. Are you interested in how I made the tassels? Well, I'm going to show you. Basically, I wrapped yarn around this label container box a bazillion times, and then I cut it so it has dangly tassel-y ends, and then I tied it all together into a lovely tassel. Then I did it again and again so I would have 3 tassels. Sewing the tassels onto the hood. Sewing on buttons. Buttonholes were done by hand because I'm a crazy person. The stitch is the same I used in my more instructional video on sewing eyelets, which I will link for you. And time to try it on for final fitting. Again with the ridiculous dances. I don't know what's going on. I actually removed the ears and adjusted the size and shape after this, and then finally I got my cat ear hood like I wanted. Yeah, I told you there were some weird dances happening. I have no explanation. Now let's do a photo shoot. The tunic dress I'm wearing with this hood is available as a PDF tutorial, and I have a video tutorial to supplement it. I also intend to wear the hood with my other medieval dresses, and I have tutorials for that too. All of that will be linked below in the description. It was a little warm. Okay, it was really hot the day I took these photos, so a single layer tunic dress is all that was happening. If you'd like to see more of my creations, please subscribe to my channel and consider supporting me on Patreon if you'd like extra goodies and more in-depth looks at some of my projects and methods. I also have PDF tutorials to help you create your dream costumes, and you can find me on the social medias. I create custom gowns, corsets, and costumes for others, and you can find my portfolio as well as sample sales and order information on my website. I look forward to seeing you again very soon.